Okay, first of all, nobody sitting on this board that opposes this has opposed the need for affordable housing. This is about moving the rural boundary. This is about moving it when you have lots of land within your community. But on the question of affordability, I happen to be chair of a board of an organization that owns approximately 1,000 affordable rentals in this state. I know what it takes to build affordable housing. And I want to ask, no, you can't set the price, but you can commit to a percentage of the median income. Has the developer have they agreed to a percentage of the median income that these affordable houses will sell for?
I'd like to state first that there is no developer involved in the Envision Laie process.
So then there's no commitment to build anything that's in the Envision Laie process?
There's a commitment by the landowner to facilitate the process.
To facilitate the process, but there is no commitment to build anything as it is shown in the plan. The developer, the owner will try and facilitate a process. If there is no builder, it doesn't happen.
We are going to cross that bridge when we get through and get into the land use process.
Okay.
And it's kind of premature for us to talk about an investor or a developer at this point.
So everybody who's testifying here tonight for affordable housing, right now it's a myth. There is nobody there to build it. There are no agreements to build it. So that answers that question on affordable housing.
On affordable housing, I'd like to say that there is a formula that we're looking at that is not in concurrent with county affordability. We're looking at affordability within the Ko'olauloa region. Now you find that affordability after you survey the median income, and that will set your base price. And to dictate what percentage, the city has already dictated 30%. I think in the current plan, it says up to 50%. And so affordability has several parts to it, and you would know this.
Yeah. Affordability is 80 to 100% of median income for the county of Hawaii, the county of Oahu, and I believe the median income for the county of Oahu is $79,000. The median income for Ko'olauloa is $49,000. The median income, when I looked at the census for Laie, is $15,100. So are you hitting median income under the law, which means you can sell anything up to 80 to 120% of $79,000, or you're trying to hit median income for Ko'olauloa, which is $47,000, or are you going to serve what you say you're going to serve, the residents of Laie that need housing that have a median income of $15,100. Big difference.
I think I stated earlier that the median income that we'll be looking at is the Ko'olauloa area.
So $47,000.
Whatever that median income is at the time of the development. So to give a number right now would be unfair as we go through the process.
And affordability percentage of median income, you're going to hit county law. So that would be 80 to 120% of whatever the median income is qualifies as affordable housing under the way the law is written now. 80 to 120%.
County law, yes.
Yeah, county law.
Now, on the other point about affordability, if we place affordability on one entity, say the landowner or even the developer, it'll be hard pressed to reach that affordability note. And you see that out in Hoa Ridge, just passed out the other day. And just with all of the entitlements that was placed on the developer, those properties are already $100,000 added to the additional cost.
And
So affordability will take the landowner, the developer, and government, and the residents. We as citizens have a responsibility towards that affordability. You know, we need to save our monies, we need to get ready for the down payment, but it's a process that involves all stakeholders.
But affordability has to happen within the purviews of state land use law. So you have to do your park dedications, you have to do your roads. So, yeah. And that's why we do affordable rentals. We hit 30 to 50% of median income. Have they talked about doing affordable rentals for the community?
the affordability concept in this covers the whole gamut. Rentals, lease fee, fee simple, with, what's that? Where you build your own home, is that called? I forgot.
Well, self-help.
Self-help.
I
You know,
believe Claudia Shea tried to work with you at one time on self-help and she was turned down.
Well, we're still early in the process, and I think that's why we're here tonight, to allow us to go through the process, so that we can answer these questions as we go through the process.
And all the process you're going through, affordable housing, you could do that within the existing boundaries of Laie. There is vacant land in there to do it in without pushing out the rural boundary. And that's what the opposition is about. I want people to understand that. It's about moving the rural boundary into state ag land. There is room. I have more questions, however. What commitments have been made to assure that the people that live in the community that want the housing are going to get the housing as federal law? You cannot discriminate in who you sell housing to. A unit goes on the market. Anybody that qualifies in the affordable range from anywhere in the state can go for that unit. You can't reserve it to a resident of Laie, as far as I know, under federal law. So what has the landowner said about that promise that they're making?
We have a state law on the books that allows land to be put into trust. And that land can be designated to the workforce in that community. And so that's how one way we would help to alleviate the pent-up demand for those people that are working for the entities within our area, which is BYU, Foundation Culture Center, the school teachers, the policemen, the firemen. Those are the areas that we're looking at.
So if you're looking at workforce housing, I haven't finished researching that particular thing, but I know that the landowner has been asked, if you do workforce housing and you get an offer of a better job that isn't working for one of the entities that's allowed for the workforce housing, do you have to move? Did you ever get an answer to that question that we've asked?
I did not.
Yeah, 'cause we've asked that in meetings and we still have no answer. Okay, so you're looking at workforce. How much vacant land is in Laie within the urban boundary? Has anybody discussed that?
I don't have those figures.
Okay. Does the Cane Hall Road that you're proposing to rebuild go through Kuleana lands?
Not that I'm aware of. And it goes from Haula to Kahuku.
Yeah, you have it on your map, so we can try and get land ownership there because we've been told it does go through Kuleana lands. What's the student base at BYUH? BYUH's original mission, according to their tax stuff, is to help educate the people of Hawaii and Polynesia. We understand the Asian student body is now larger than the Polynesian student body.
I don't have the figures on it.
Okay. How do you as a community define sustainability?
Sustainability to us in a community is being able to work, live, and play in the area that we live in. I mean, I commute every day, and that's part of my work. And I left the community because there was nothing affordable. I was lucky enough that I had a job that was able to pay with my wife's income when the church put the lease fee up. And that was at a significant discount to all the members there. But since then, a lot of the members have sold their homes. I'm one of the few, sure there's a lot more, that have bought those homes and continue to live in those homes. But that opportunity does not exist for any of the other residents.
We've heard some people say that sustainability is having a house for every child born in your community. Do you agree with that statement?
I feel that whatever our economy can support, so our growth needs to keep in sync with our economy. As our economy grows, we need the workforce there. Because I don't see anyone living out in Eva Beach coming over here to work. You know, we're going to have to take care of ourselves in this area.
I'll reserve the rest of my comments for discussion on the motion. Thank you very much.
Thank you.